review first is Outside the Wire. Obviously, we told you it's got Anthony Mackie and it's got Damson Idris. I'll take the synopsis.
Okay, it's light work.
I'll take it. Ready.
Ready, be ready.
You know, because I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah, I'm thinking. You sure you don't want me to grab this one?
No, I got it. In the near future, a drone pilot sent into a war zone finds himself paired up with a top secret android officer on a mission to stop a nuclear attack.
Okay.
And that kind of sums it up.
Yeah.
Kind of sums it up.
You know, I didn't read that before I watched it, so I didn't even like that whole android officer was a bit of a shock to me when I was watching.
Yeah, I didn't know he. I wouldn't lie. When it kind of popped up, I was like, oh, okay, that's why he's like he is what he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with this one, first of all,
You're a big fan of both of them.
Huh?
You do like both of them as actors?
Yeah. I do like them both. Like I do like them both. And I've obviously man's been fucking.
That's why this was like a go.
Yeah, this was like man's been fucking with Anthony Mackie for years. You get me? Obviously, Damson's quite new to the scene.
Yeah. Slowful, big up each and every time.
What was his name in 8 Mile? Anthony Mackie. What was his name? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. Clarence's parents live with both.
Oh shit!
Clarence's parents what's this? And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy is a gangster. He shook. No, but he had the Papa Duck.
Yeah,
Papa Duck. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. This film kind of disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know what we can do is maybe do a review on Extraction. Have you seen Extraction?
Yeah.
With Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Watching this made me feel like it was a very, very watered down Extraction.
Serious?
Yeah, that's what I felt like.
How did you compare the two?
The fighting angles, the action, the drones, this, that, like the kind of like army element, etc.
I would have compared that. It's interesting you said that. I wouldn't have said that. I'm not saying it's wrong because as you're saying a few bits, maybe.
That's what you know when like it gets that the bit where he's fighting all the people and she holds my man back, stuff like that. Like it was just a bit.
No, but Extraction was so much more like intense action, like the choreography and the action.
But this was supposed. This.
I didn't really get that.
Struck me as it should have been like a lot more action.
I didn't even know what this was gonna be. I just thought you two together, action film. This should be dope. Let's start from the beginning. How did man get let off just like that?
Let's start before that. How is man in a position where, like, bro? When I'm watching films, when it comes to the army, them man are regimented. Yeah, they're regimented. Like,
how did he get away with just being so reckless, bro?
Bro, like, man sitting down, he's like, nah, don't do it. You get me? As far as I'm concerned, when I watch army movies, if your superior says no, like it's a no.
Not any man in the room on the drone thing could just be
while being black. Like,
bro, any young bro, it was a bit random. Like from the get go, I was like, eh?
We already know how they treat us, bro. The man just there like disobeying rules. Like,
cash.
Bro, cash. Even the girls like, nah, don't do it. He's like, nah. like raw. Like, blow off his brethrens.
Bro, it was mad. And I was like, okay, you're fucked. You hear me? Then he weren't. And I was like, oh,
alright, okay.
Like, who are you? Like, you must be fucking some child prodigy.
Yeah, like, you must, like, and it was like, yeah, he's a drone pilot, but he scored high on the test.
Yeah,
or so. I'm like, okay, like, what kind of test is this? The fuck?
It's like, so?
The fuck? Who the hell you be, man? Fucking hell, bro. So anyway, let's get past that.
That was an easy hill to get over.
Let's get that past that bit.
That wasn't nothing big. It was just a bit like, from what I look, and I like war films.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, that doesn't happen, but cool. We can get over that. It's not about that. It's why you're here. You hear me? I think from there it was alright for a bit.
So that was when he met Anthony Mackie.
Oh yeah, that kind of threw me off because like I said, I didn't read the synopsis beforehand. Okay. So the whole, I don't want to give away too much because they don't even know who the android officer is if they ain't watched it. So I'm saying, that bit where we saw Andy Mackie and them lot both had the interaction, then you was like, okay, cool, this is different. Yeah,
so obviously when the android bit...
First of all, he was like, he wasn't even accepted well. Like, so people knew that his fuck up was a big fuck up, and it was like.
Yeah, like, and that's another thing. Like, it's like everyone was talking about him, and then they started. Then the people got onto him. He was like, and then like, you know, when they had him up against the tink,
yeah,
they was burying him. And he's like, it's time to go now. After they was troubling him, bust him up and that. Like, it's just like,
you know, as we're explaining it now, this film was a little bit confusing,
bro. So anyway, after all that madness, yeah, like man's just murdered people. Yeah, he's just murdered his own people, and then
hella people, you know. Like,
he's murdered his own people. Well, it said that he killed 2, saved 38 or something.
Ah, yes. But it was the way,
people.
it was the way that it happened, though.
So anyway, after that now, we get to the bit, he meets Anthony Mackie, they're like, yeah, we're going on this mission. And then, it's just like, just randomly...
Hold on, wait, but wasn't you thrown off with the meat? Like, or was you expecting that? Did you know?
Meat, bro, I'm not gonna lie, everything in this film was weird. Like, it was strange, like nothing really connected.
It never really...
It was like
their relationship and like the journey and who was like in the right or wrong was so confusing.
Bro, it was like, no word of a lie, it was like 10 different films in one.
Yeah.
Like you said, the relationship with I don't know the actual names, but Damson and Anthony, it's like,
in the film.
It was like weird. Like, it was never really built either. Like, they didn't really build their relationship.
There wasn't a real bond.
No.
But there was like premise that you thought there was gonna be, but then there wasn't really. And then it was like who was in the right or wrong, and then it was like, did my man have more authority or did he have more authority?
And then whose side is who on? Like, there was just so much going on, and then you're meeting random people, and he's like, "Oh, you can't do that. Like, this is their stolen weapons."
But I'm like, like, why are you telling him he can't do that? And aren't you like the commanding officer? So shouldn't you know not to do? And then it's like, so who are you really working for? And then it's like, why are you shook to report this? Like, it was just like so much shit that was just like I was just confused by.
And even like, I don't know if I can say this, but even the bit where, so there's a bit where Anthony asks him to do something for him, and he does it, and then later on in the thing, it's like, yeah, that was my...
Yeah.
Well, hold the fuck on. Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, are you telling me? Yeah, no. Are you telling me no one told you? No, bruv. Are you telling me that no one told you you're my guy?
It was just so confusing. It was like...
You might have to cut that because that's a big spoiler. That's a little bit of a spoiler. But no one gives a shit about this film. Fuck, it's old.
Nah.
Fuck this film.
You know what's mad? I haven't heard much about it.
Split, like, so he met this guy and no one told him nothing about him. Like, it was just like, hey, this is the guy. Yeah, go see.
But they didn't. So that's why it was mad the way he was acting. Because it was like... But then when you get towards the end, you kind of understand why a bit more. There was times where he had interaction with back on the base, with the base. And he could have hotted up this whole thing. And it was like he did but didn't. Like, bro, it was confusing. Now we're explaining it, I realize it's not even easy to... I can't even tell you, really.
Bro, there was another drone strike. There was a drone strike that he was involved in, and he survived. By dusting into a building. Bro, like, I've played Call of Duty, you know?
No,
like, bro, when those cluster strikes, bro, and those precision airstrikes are coming down on you, bro, it don't matter if you're in the building or not, bro. They're rocking you.
But you know what's mad as well? That was supposed to be a turning point in the film. And I don't think it turned. That was literally supposed to be a turning point. Where it's like, oh shit, realization, I'm a fuck up.
That was... But that was like, so like
it was kind of irrelevant because it never changed his position on who he was and who my man was, because my man was still like yeah. And you know why it was I don't want to say disappointing because it
was disappointing, bruv. It was disappointing. I was excited for this movie, bro.
So was I, man.
I was excited. I was like, oh
what was
shit.
The good points? Like,
good points. Acting was cool.
Yeah, I was about to say that. The fact that they can act.
The acting was
cool.
It
was still like watchable. Like, it wasn't a shit film. There was action sequences. Like, it was you know what?
And you know what?
I'm sorry, Netflix. I'm sorry, but this is like their early type of films where it was like it was just like a film, where it never really had like mad storyline to it or whatever. Not like they've got so much better at the Netflix originals that this was a little bit of a setback. This was like but what is this about? It's just a film.
Yeah.
You hear me? It's just like you lot have just paid 2 actors to do a film.
Do you know the best part of this film for me?
What?
Do you know the best part of this film for me? When you reveal who the bad guy is. Not the bad guy, but the guy that changed Volkov, I think his name is.
Oh,
and it's Euron Greyjoy from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
That was the best bit for me. I was like,
that one kind of confused me as well. That was another confusing bit. And that's what made me think, who are you working for? Are you working for them? That's why I asked you off camera, flipping, to remind me of the ending, because I was like, that's why I thought it was that way inclined, because I remember that bit. You get me?
Yeah, to be honest, like that, to me, that was the best bit. And that's purely because I love Game of Thrones. It wasn't because I like Euron Greyjoy. It was just because he turned around and was like, oh shit, I know that dude.
Yeah.
Even that bit was weird. Like,
but it was still, you know what, I want to shoot it some bail, because it was still like, I didn't want to turn it off. It weren't that kind of vibes.
Really? I was just like...
No, it was still a good watch, because I would still say, like, if you're going to watch it, like, watch it.
To be fair...
Now, I'm not going to say not to watch it.
Yeah, to be fair, it wasn't...
It's just not as...
great. It wasn't a bad film.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't great.
Yeah. So I wouldn't tell people not to watch it.
Would you tell people to watch it?
I'm just saying, if you're going to watch it...
Remember, this is watch it or not. This ain't watch it, maybe watch it or...
Stick to the brand.
This is watch it or not.
This ain't no, if you're going to watch it, you won't turn it off.
This is watch it or not.
Alright, cool.
This is watch it or not.
You got me, that's real shit. Nah, watch it. Fuck you.
No
watch
way.
it.
Really?
What? Because, you know what, it's a good passerby film. It's a good, like, you know when it's like, because at the moment, alright, right now, there isn't that much to watch. So, as films go, it's like if you just want a casual, perfect Netflix and chill film. Perfect Netflix and chill film.
But Netflix and chill films are ones that you don't watch. So it's...
Bro, no. Watch it for Netflix and chill. Valentine's Day. Perfect Valentine's Day film, if you know what I mean. You hear me? If you know what I mean. Yeah, perfect Valentine's Day film, bro.
Me, personally...
Would you not give it a Valentine's Day tick? This is... Bro, tell me this... Alright, not when you're deep in a relationship. Tell me this ain't early linking, third time you've linked the thing, you've drawn it back to yours now, you get me? You're ordering a little meal, or you might have cooked up a little thing, flick on the outside the wire, you're gonna make it pass.
Okay, so what I would say is, look, okay, for me personally, yeah, when I'm giving my review, I have a high standard. I have a high standard. Yeah, and I refuse to hoodwink the people there. I refuse to hoodwink.
See, Damson, you see when you're sending out the tickets for your next thing, yeah? Don't worry about sending two.
I'm not hoodwinking the people them. Yeah? Look, do you know what? Look, I'll be real. He's right. If you just want something on the background where you're going to be entertaining someone and be like, yeah, that's cool, look on there and see people getting shot and be like, oh, that's cool, like exciting, this, that, daga. Then yeah, you get me.
With consent.
But if you're sitting down, like myself, and want to watch a good movie and be engrossed and have a good storyline, good action, this, that, etc., this movie is not for you. So that's what it is. If you want to watch something just to pass the time,
it's a good Valentine's Day film.
If you want to watch something to pass the time and just let it go, it's a little action film, bam bam boom boom. Oh yeah, run, car blows up. Yeah.
Oh, that was mad, babes, isn't it?
Crazy. Joan, take it off. Yeah, that's cool.
With consent. Yeah, done though. You hear me? It's that kind of film. But if you want to sit down there and kind of be engrossed and it's like, feel like watching something, you get me? Boom. It's not.
So, on that basis, I am going to have to say it's a not. Personally, I'm going to have to say it's a not.
And on the fact that I think it's the perfect Netflix and chill action film, I'm going to say watch it.
I think that's how many times have we disagreed?
Never.
Never?
I don't think we've had a split decision before.
You're joking.
I don't think we have.
For real?
This ain't the most valid one though, but it's a split decision nevertheless.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next.
Not every day we agree.
Because we're giving honest reviews, bro.
Honest, man.
Honest
and I
reviews.
honestly believe you should watch it. You hear me? I wasn't disappointed. I didn't want to switch it off. But
You weren't disappointed?
I was, but I didn't want to switch off. I made it to the end without like, oh, this is grueling to watch. You hear me?
Ending shit as well. Anyway, yeah, so